Hello everyone, how's everyone doing outside the world? Please be safe and please to take all the safety precautions while going out. Today I do have an amazing guest. His name is Brevi, and there is so many interesting things about him. Like he's working as a teacher and he's also working as a fashion designer, and he's also a successful digital business owner. So I guess there is so many exciting things about him. So I can't wait to meet him. So let me get him on board. Hello, baby. How are you doing today?
Hi, how Vakala? I'm fine. So far, so good. Thank you for inviting me, and I'm fine. I'm fine. It's been busy, but so far, so good.
All right, awesome.
Yes,
You are from Saudi Arabia, right? As I guess.
yes. I have been
No, no,
working
you
in.
are from Filipino and you are working in Saudi Arabia. Am I
That's
right?
correct. I am
All
a
right.
Filipino, and since 2010, I have been working here in Saudi Arabia. That's
All
right.
right. Awesome. Yeah. Could you please introduce about yourself, Brevi? Who is Brevi and what he was doing? Because I told to my followers there is so many amazing and interesting things about you.
All right. Okay. Okay. Good afternoon. Yeah, yeah. Is it good afternoon or good morning in
It's
your?
yes, it's in the evening for me. Good evening.
Yes, it's good evening. Okay, so my name is Bravyie. I'm originally from the Philippines. I've been working here in Saudi Arabia since 2010. Like Vakula said, that I work here as a teacher, and on the side, uh, I have been fulfilling one of my dreams, my childhood dreams, which is being a fashion designer. You know what, when I was a kid, I was just like, sketching and cutting some patterns like that. But few years back, it came to me again that there's a drive within that. Oh, I need to do something about this passion. And so it was in 2018 that I started to enroll during my vacations in the Philippines. And if there's a possibility that I could enroll online, I will do it. So I have been doing that for a couple of years, and I'm not yet finished with the whole degree, but I know already the some of the techniques, and um, you know I can do already some collections and some creations. And aside from that, I love also arts. And one of the things that I love most about arts is it became one of the inspirations if you would like to have some creations and collections. I am also, I love my family so much. And that's one of the reasons that's why I've been working online as well, just like Vacula, that we are working with the same company. And one of the reasons why I've been doing it, it's simply because my family. I love my family and I have big plans for them. And doing this business, it's kind of getting there, but I know that in time, this would be a big help for all the goals that I want to achieve for my life and for my family. And I think that's all about me. And
Awesome.
yes, thank
That's
you.
so good. Yeah. Finally, your passion and your dreams became true now. Being a
Exactly.
specialist in
Yes,
yeah, awesome.
exactly.
Yes.
It's actually very uplifting. And on my part, if you are doing the things that you are really passionate of doing it, and one of those things is that doing some and here, being here in Saudi Arabia, I have already some few clients. Occasionally, if they need like a dress, if they need something for their occasions, they contact me. And so I'm so happy with that I am building slowly by slowly my clients base here in Saudi Arabia, as well in the Philippines, of course.
All right. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Hope
Right.
you will achieve your goals also very soon. Yeah.
Yeah,
All the best for
correct.
that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And like as you said, you were working as a teacher, and you
Mhm.
also working as a fashion designer. So
Mhm.
what makes you to bring into this online world? Because there is so many other businesses, and why you choose this one?
Well, one of the reasons is that here in Saudi Arabia, uh, you cannot have other part-time jobs legally. It's not allowed. So there were times few years back I've been looking for some additional supplemental income uh, that could fund my passion, and that is the fashion design when I was starting. But maybe it's a God's intervention that I came across with this online business, and so I look into it, I took action, I jumped into it, and then I found the potential. So I have been working on it already. And so why I'm doing there are so many things. Perhaps you could ask me about all those things why
Yes.
I've been doing it. But there are so many reasons. And one of them that prompted me really is because I during these times there are so many things happening in our life, in our community, in our world, and so it's really essential that we have to have like a plan B of everything. And that's really a big push for me to do something. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I've been doing the online business.
Awesome. Yeah. You have seen the potential in this business, so that's really
Yes.
makes you to bring into this business. Yeah, for me also, like, we do have 100% legit business, so that's a main thing, right? Because we have seen so many scams going on in online world.
Yes,
So yeah,
correct. Yes,
awesome.
and one thing more is that since this is online, I can just you know do something, whether I'm working during my break time or during my grocery time. I can just open my laptop or my phone and then check what's happening in my business, and it's really, the flexibility is just like I always say, it's beyond amazing, you know. And yeah, and wherever you are, you just need like an internet connection,
Yes,
right?
that's really great. Yeah, about
Correct.
this business.
Exactly. Compared to that of, if only a part-time job is allowed here, I would have had a part-time job outside my company. But since it's not allowed, so it's very fitting on my part that this is an online business and that you can do anywhere as long as you have the laptop, the mobile, and then the internet connection, and there you go.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, because we do have an amazing flexibility. We don't need to spend, like, thousands of dollars having office in high street and maintaining all those blah 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 things. So
Exactly.
as long as we do have a laptop or we do have a mobile phone in our hand, so we are good to go to start our business, and we can watch like what's going on with our 90% automated system. The system works in the back end for us,
Exactly.
24/7, even when we sleep, which is amazing. Yeah.
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
really totally amazing. That's why I always tell people that it's not just amazing, it's beyond amazing. If you
Yes.
only knew all the good points, the sweet juices, or the gold mine in our online business, wow, it's really gonna be amazing if you really pursue it.
Yeah. And how many hours you spend in a day? Like, people who's ever reach out to me, I always tell them, as we mentioned earlier, this is also your plan B, right? You do have some other, like, your passionate job and your profession job. So how
Mm-hmm.
many hours you usually spend? We also do mention earlier, like, we do have an amazing flexibility.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So I usually do I usually allotted time for my online business after my working hours of my full-time job, because I have been still with my full-time job. So after my full-time job, I ended up at 3 p.m. Okay, from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. I have scheduled what should I accomplish, what needs to be done during the week. So I follow that one. And then
yes.
after 8 o'clock, I do some exercise or some errands, and and before I sleep, if I have still time, I'm still okay with my mind and with everything I do. I do watch training. So that's usually my routine. And if there are some clients that I need to do something for the fashion something, so I have to adjust. So it's a matter of time management. But I always make it sure that I'm always open for business every day as much as possible.
Right. Yeah,
Yes.
that's good. Yeah, like we usually not spending much time, as Brevi mentioned. Like whenever we got breaks, if we are working with some other jobs, we were looking into our business through our mobile phone,
Mm-hmm.
and we also need to spend only 1 to 2 hours in a day. As of like my knowledge and Brevi knowledge and so many other people's, we do have amazing community of 75K people now. So yeah,
Exactly.
and what is your favorite things in our business?
Oh, the first thing actually that I really love about the business is no selling involved.
Awesome.
No
Yeah,
selling
for
involved.
me
I
also.
because if there is, in the past years, a lot of my friends had have been doing some kind of business also that needs selling, and I don't want that. I'm not that type of person that's going to bug and bother people just to buy their stuff. But here in our business, there's no selling involved. The system does the selling, and that's one of the key factors that I really love about it. Another thing, of course, is the training, because the training is a video base that you can just watch video base in a way that it's not too very long and boring videos. It's very straightforward, very systematic, and very user friendly videos that everyone can learn, regardless of your age, regardless of your background, or whether if you're a tech savvy or not, whether if you are only whatever your educational attainment, it doesn't matter. It's very user friendly. And another thing is that you can go back anytime. Anytime you can go back to the training. And the best thing is, if you want to update your skills with the training, you don't need to pay anything. There is no recurring fees that needs to be paid before you can update, or you can uh, go to another skills or another modules, unlike in others that there are some cases like that. So those are my favorites. And of course, the community, it's super amazing community. I always look the community like one family, that everyone is there for you. If you have
Yes,
questions, even simple questions, everyone is there for you. Just ask the question, and strangers, like business owners from all over the world, they will answer you. You they are from other team of the business, but we belong to one team, but they answer you, and that's one of amazing one. You cannot.
yes,
Exactly right. That's one of
yes, yes,
the
exactly.
that's one of the reason why our community has been changing, has been increasing, rather had been increasing very fast, because of the people itself, because the integrity of the people there in our community is really mind blowing. It's like everyone is holding each other's hands, and we are going to one direction, and that is towards our goals. That's how I picture my community whenever someone is asking about it.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, they are very sweet people. Like they are not selfish at all, and we always help each
Exactly.
other to build ourselves and like to going forward. We always we also do have individual mentors coaches available for us whenever we need it, because I
Hmm.
have seen so many other businesses, some of my friends, they were doing now, they only got training like certain period of time, like we have to complete our training within 1 month, so
Hmm.
after that it will disappear for them.
Hey, yes, yes.
Yes. For us, once we are coming into this business, the step by step video format training will be with us forever.
Exactly.
Whenever we were stuck, like, as Previ said, we will go back and we will watch all these videos. That's like, very clear and very descriptive videos. And if, like, sometimes if we struck that videos also, we do have a special, like, mentors, individual mentors, coaches available, and we also do have amazing global community. They are very sweet and they
Exactly.
always help each other. Yeah, which is great thing. Which is people, like,
Exactly.
who's doing all kind of physical businesses and online businesses. They won't they can't able to get all these, like, facilities whatever we are having now.
Exactly. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And people who's like, few people have been reach out to me and they were asking me, why do we you people saying always, like, you do have a free live webinars going on every Tuesday and Thursday, as we always mention to, like, new people who's ever want to start this business. They were asking me why we need to watch your live webinars. So
Oh,
what's
wow.
your answer for them?
Okay, that's really a very good question. It's really a very good question. Actually, uh, we have to remember that uh, before we go or we pursue into anything, we need to look by ourselves whether that's for us or not. And that's one of the reasons why we are inviting everyone for the webinar, because we cannot force you to do this unless you will try and experience by yourself, seeing there in the webinar what's in there, what is actually in there. And then after watching, because I always tell my the one asking or the people asking about it is, uh the first step in making a big leap, in making a big change in your life, is do it by yourself. You push yourself to do it, and that's the first step. Register, right? Watch the webinar, and then after watch, take action. If the business is for you, well and good. If you think that's not for you, it's totally fine with us. We cannot force you to do it, because in the webinar, it's actually the business information session that you will be oriented what's going to be the business looks like, how the business run, and how the people communicate, how the people take care of each other, because there are some testimonies there and you can see the milestones. And this is always I'm telling people that this is the first part of your journey. It's the first part of your journey, because just simply allotting 90 minutes of your time, if you cannot do that, well, how much more if you're already in the business? Because this is a real business, you cannot just register what's and that's it. You have to work your part, you have to do the things that you need to be done so that your business will grow. And the first part is that webinar that we have been inviting everyone. That's the first part, right? So I think it's more on the taking action after the webinar. That's all I can say, because like I said, if you think the business is not for you, it's totally fine with us. We cannot force you to do it, right?
Yes, awesome. Yeah. That's it, guys, because I always tell them, like, watch a webinar. If they can't make it, then you just need to register with your name and email address, and we will send you the replay,
Correct.
whatever, like, just
Correct.
happening Tuesday or
Hmm.
Thursdays.
Correct.
For it's me here in London, it's just 1 a.m. in Wednesday and Friday 1 a.m. So that's why we can't able to make it. So people who's ever reach out to me from my country, so I just told them, like, register with your name and email address. We will send you replay link. So that's what I told them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct, because
yeah.
they can because watching the replay, it's if you can watch like 30 minutes now, and after you do some errands you continue, and then if you are have more important things to do, then you can continue, right? Even on my part, because the live the webinar, it's already 4 a.m. here, so I always say them that this is the replay link. If you are interested, okay, watch it, give yourself a time to watch it, absorb everything that you're gonna see there, gonna experience there, and then after that, ask yourself if the business is for you or not.
Yes, that's true. For me, like, when I was jumping to this business, I watched 5 times live webinar, believe me or not.
I
1
think
a.m.
for
in
me
the
it's 3 times also,
All right, yeah.
because because I said to myself during the first time, it's like too good to be true. There must be something here
Something,
that,
yes.
yeah. But you know what, the more you watch the replay, the more you have the drive, and the more you have that uh what do you call this one, deciding factor, that I have to do it. Because if I won't do it, what if this is for me, what is this really for me, and it really works, and it works, right?
Yes, yes,
So, and then I ask myself, did you lose anything watching that one? No. In fact, I gained, right?
yes, yeah. You know something, right? So there is an opportunity for you. So
Correct.
maybe next time, like, if you are not interested now, maybe next time. You never know, like, things. There is so many, like, weird things we have seen today's world due to this COVID-19. Like,
Uh-huh.
people have been lost jobs and they have been furloughed. So much going on.
Correct.
Yes, like,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, like guys, as we said, like if you watch live webinar, you can also able to get a chance to meet real-time business partners, and you can hear their stories. And
Mm-hmm.
like, you can ask your questions in our live chat role. You will get answers for your questions right away, which is amazing. Like, if there is some questions is enrolling in our brain that's really bugging us. So what's going on? What is this? What is that? So you can ask your questions and you will get answers for your questions right away. That's what I did. Like, I watched 5 times live webinar. Even for me, it's 1 a.m. So I wanted to be really do this business because of, like, my why
Exactly.
is so much stronger than my obstacles. So that's why I watched it 5 times live webinar. So I asked my questions, I got answers for my questions. Then after I did my research and I did my due diligence. Because of
Exactly.
what I did is, whosoever the people I have met in real, like, in our live webinar, real time business partners, I was searching for them, Facebook.
Yeah.
So I just asked them few questions. Are you real? Is this business is works for you? Like, kind of questions. And they are so sweet people. They were encouraging me very well, and they got, like, they gave me all answers, whatever the questions I do have. Yeah, which is amazing. You can also do same like me, same like Bravi, like, whatever we did. You can do your research and you can do your due diligence, and it's totally free. Like, we do offer free registration and free live webinars every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, that's what I we wanted to say about our live webinars.
Correct.
And one more thing is, like, people still skeptical, some of them. And a few people, they wanted to come into this business like a fence sitters, but they wanted to know more, and they still skeptical. So what's your answer for them?
Well, uh, first off, being skeptical if you are new, or if you are joining a new venture, it's very natural that you become skeptics, right? That's just a normal one. But after watching the webinar, and you can see real people, everyday people, that they have this achievement, they have these milestones in their lives doing the business, and you can see a lot of them. There are job quitters in the community, okay, that these job quitters, they are professional nurses, doctors, lawyers. They are quitting their jobs and doing this business because the system is working. Because the system is working. And so the only difference, if you are so skeptic, is that try it. That's the only way that I could say, try it. Try the business, and if it is working for you, fine. But if you really think that this is not really for you, it's okay. Because we have to remember, Vacula, that this business is not really for everyone. It's not really for everyone, right? Because if you really pursue this business, there are too many uh, skills, traits, and perspectives, especially mindset, that needs to be aligned to each other so that this business will work. There are a lot of sacrifice that needs to be done as well, especially for us working as full time. Yeah, how many sleepless nights do we need to have so that we will learn how to do this and that, things like that, because this the system is working. It's not get to rich quick scheme. The business is never like that. Like every single business, you have to start from nothing. You have to learn the skills. You have to learn the rhythm of the business before you can have your return of investment. It's the same way here in our business, that you have to plant a seed first and let the seed
To grow.
sprout, grow, nourish the plants until it blossom, until it gives harvest. That's how a business, because it's totally legit business.
Yes, that's it, guys. Because, as Brevi said, it's really amazing. The way how you explain this, just like hitting their brains, I guess. People who still have questions. Guys, as we mentioned, all the information, just try it yourself. Like, it's totally free, as I mentioned earlier, free registration, free live webinars. Just come and check it out yourselves. If you feel this is for you, and you can come inside and see how much you can able to do, because you are not alone to do this business. You don't need to have tech savvy. You don't need to have any business backgrounds, marketing skills and experience, because we do have all kind of people, nearly 75K people we are working with, and these all people are, there is so many people have been success in their lives, and they can able to earn 5 to 6 figures in a month. And as Brevi mentioned, we also do have so many job quitters, because let's see, in real world, if you are working like as a doctor, you can able to earn nearly $7,000 in a month. So if you earning more than that, then you can able to quit your job, right? So when it
Yes,
comes to real world, so that's what my answer for you guys. And you can able to do either part time or full time, or if you are thinking of having like a plan B like Bravyie, so you can able to do this business. We do have amazing flexibility, and we also do have individual mentors, coaches available for you whenever you want. This is 100% legit. As we told you earlier, you need to file taxes at the end of the year. Yeah, that's it for you. You guys, people who still skeptical, people still like fence eaters. So
yes.
anything would you like to add, Brevi? So that's it for today.
Well, if you really want to have a change in your life, the decision lies in your hands. It's all the first step. It's all coming from you. All right.
Yes.
The community is here, ready to help you, ready to guide you every step of the way. But you have to do your part, and that is to take action. Unless you won't take action, nothing will
It's
happen.
totally, yeah, it's totally up to you. As
Yes, it's
long as you
totally
are
up to
will,
you.
yes, yeah. As long as you are willing to coachable, you do have a strong desire to change your life. That's it, guys. That's what we want to say. So yeah,
Correct.
thanks for your time, Bravi. So it's so
Thank you
nice
so
to
much.
meet you.
Thank you so much again, and thank you for having me. And nice
uh,
meeting you. See, guys, it's this is our first time to meet each other. We are
yes,
online business. This is one of the best things in
others.
our community. Yeah, right.
Yes,
See, we are not in the same team, but see, we
we can.
help each other.
Yes,
That's how amazing our business. We help
yes,
each
yeah,
other's up. Really.
yes, yeah. That's really awesome. Thanks
Okay,
for your
so
time, Bravi.
yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.